So just before starting this video, I was hearing you are the light. Now, whatever this means for you, what else could it mean? Maybe you've been dimming yourself a little bit. Maybe you've been dimming your energy. You haven't been showing the world your true self. You've been dimming yourself. You haven't been showing up as authentically as you could be. You need to show the world your true colors. That's what I'm hearing. Now, where's my cards here? I had them. Oh, here they are. Okay. I have a few decks pulled out, and I couldn't figure out which deck it was, I guess, out of that. I'm going to use my mythology cards here. What is a message for the collective that we need to know today? Love, passion, desire, and romance. The Aphrodite card. There could be some more love coming into your life. You may be following or needing to follow more of your desires and different loves and passions. If you've been dimming your light, you need to give yourself some more self-love. You need to have more, I'm hearing a lot of self-love from this and following your passions and desires. Memories, flashbacks, inspiration, and the past revisited. You might be living a little bit in the past. You spend too much time in the past and you're not living in the present. And really living in the moment for what it truly is. Because if you're living in the past, then how do you ever move forward and enjoy life? How do you love life if you can't get past other things that you won't leave behind, sort of thing? Things happen in the past for a reason. It's in the past for a reason. You're a different person now than you were before, right? So I hope that makes sense. Maybe you're having memories from the past, to wondering. What I'm hearing is that you might be wondering where you went wrong or how you could have done things differently instead. But like I was saying, if you hold yourself in the past, then you're never going to move forward. Things all happen for a reason. Nothing is coincidence. So when these things happen, you have to take it as that lesson that it happened for a reason, and that even though you can still revisit these things, but holding on to it is really going to hold you back from living your life, your passions, desires, and even maybe closing yourself off to love, in romantic relationships too. But like I said, mostly I'm hearing self-love and compassion for yourself. Maybe you're self-sabotaging and not treating yourself like you should be. It's very easy to get in that mindset and being like, oh, well, this happened and I'm this type of person because of what I did before, and I can't move past that. But in reality, you can't. I'm also hearing be a better version of you. So maybe you're coming into a new time of an awakening of who you really are, and realizing the person that you are and coming into that new version of yourself and leaving the past behind as well. You're kind of in a transitioning from the old you to the new you is what I'm hearing. So let's get the angel cards, see what we can get. I got a bunch of decks out today. I was drawn to a bunch of them. And I wanted to start with the oracle cards as well. Usually I start with the tarot cards, but this time I kind of wanted to end with them and see what kind of a message that we got. I really see yourself being like within your own body and like really harnessing that energy of like, I'm that bitch, or vice versa for like guys. Like, you're probably not going to say I'm that bitch, but like, I am that person. Like, I really see a lot of confidence starting to come through. So from the angels, we got Cupid. We send great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this reawakening. That is so funny. Allow yourself to spontaneously celebrate love in all of its glorious aspects. Here I am talking about love and reawakening yourself into that confident person. I see a lot of confidence like coming through and emerging through you. You're like rediscovering love for life and for yourself, and you're making that decision to make that change for yourself now, instead of holding yourself back in the past and being like stuck in that past energy that you need to get through and move past. So that's super powerful. That's an amazing message. Thank you, angels. What else can we get? Oh, see only love. What more can I say, you guys? Look past the seeming errors, mistakes, and misunderstandings and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolute focus upon the love that underlies every situation brings about healing in undreamed of ways. I'm getting goosebumps right now because this is right before this message, like a minute before I pressed record on my phone, I got a message that was like, see the light within yourself. I think I said at the start. And you guys have been holding yourself back for a bit. You guys have not been loving yourselves the way that you should be. And right now you guys need to open up and feel that love for yourself and towards life again. You guys are healing yourselves and becoming within your own skin and confident within yourself again. I really see a lot of that. And I can't believe these cards are all popping out about love. I want to pull one more angel card to see what else we can get for you. Okay, that one just popped out. Law of attraction. Each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends, so invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace, and harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to higher frequencies. If you're stuck in the negative mindsets or living in the past, you are going to stay at those lower frequencies, energy frequencies. And the law of attraction doesn't only work just for positive things, it works for negative things as well. That you can bring negative things into you if you're thinking negative things, right? So each thought, be mindful of your thoughts. It's all an investment into what you are bringing towards yourself. So if you're thinking negative, you're going to bring in negative stuff. If you're thinking positivity, then you will be bringing in that positivity. And right now I'm seeing that either you're already working towards changing that for yourself and realize that you've been stuck in this negative mindset and you want to change that for yourself, or you are coming to that realization now where you were wanting to make that change for yourself because of things that you have been going through and experiencing, etc. So let's see what we can get from the tarot cards. What else do we need to know for this collective? So there's a lot going on right now. Things kind of seem up in the air, kind of happening quickly maybe, or these changes are going to be happening pretty quickly for you as you start to change your mindset and realize what's been going on within yourself. And then you'll be like, oh, as soon as I started thinking from love and positivity, these things started just coming at me. That's what I'm hearing. Things are just kind of happening suddenly where you're like taken aback by how quickly things change when you change your mindset. What is another message? Okay, I got that one, and I feel like this one wants to come out too. The 10 of Pentacles, you're starting to build a solid foundation for yourself, for your feelings, and starting to see the gratitude in things. You're starting to open up and be more thankful for things. I see a lot of opening up. You're seeing what's out, like what's in front of you, and being like, look at all this potential for me. I have so much potential, and I'm worth more than what I've been putting myself out to be this whole time. Because I mean, putting self-sabotaging or putting yourself down or anything like that is holding you back. And right now you do not want to be held back. You're realizing your full potential, and you're like, no, I don't want to be held back. I want this stability and love. I want to be grateful for everything and see like the potential and the connectedness of all things, and be happy with my life, and feel the abundance. I'm hearing abundance of everything in your life. I was gonna pull another card from my rose deck, but I feel like pulling another tarot card. So we're gonna pull another tarot card for you guys. I feel like you guys really needed this message today. You've been really holding yourself back, and I mean, I get it, because I've had the same sort of things happen to me before where I was not in a good mindset. And it was actually only recently with me going through my complications with pregnancy, and I was really holding myself back, and I was seeing a lot of the negative in things, and I was getting into that mindset of like, I'm not good enough and all that stuff. I was self-sabotaging and all that stuff, and as soon as I started changing it, things started changing fast, and I could see it, and I was like surprised. Like, that could be another story time for another video, but it was crazy because I was like, holy crap, like, why was I self-sabotaging this whole time? And right now I'm seeing that you are entering new beginnings. You're in a new beginning stage of changing your mindset to a more positive one, and to following your passions and desires. Have fun in life, I'm hearing. Have fun and like enjoy life. Don't hold yourself back. Do the things that make you happy. Do what makes your heart happy, no matter what anybody else thinks, because ultimately you need to make yourself happy. Don't hold yourself back. I'm seeing a lot of energy where you've been holding yourself back in the past, and you are emerging into a new you. And as soon as you start changing your perspectives on things, you will start seeing the difference. I'm going to pull a couple of our rose cards. I'm getting a huge message for you guys. I For some reason, I was called to 4 different decks. So let's see what you got here. What else do we need to know for our collective? And like any other reading, this will resonate for some people. This may not resonate for all people, but if you are drawn to this message and you're still watching, I would assume that it was for you. After the rain, silver lining, relief, hope, mercy, it's over, and acceptance. So I'm just seeing so much like emergence from coming from a place of darkness into a place of happiness and emerging from the rain, like what it says, after the rain. You are going to feel relief and hope once you start changing that mindset. I see a lot of tears that have happened with the rain. I'm seeing tears, but there's always a rainbow on the other side. There's always a rainbow. And it's showing me that you are coming through into that new you here. I see a lot of confidence here, that new you. Even here, the woman in here is like feeling herself. She's like, I know who I am, you know? And accepting that things were the way that they were, and knowing that it's over now. You don't need to keep revisiting it. You need to release yourself to the universe and just accept and trust the divine timing of what's happening for you. I get goosebumps when I see this because it's just such like a clear message for you that you are coming into a time of like healing and realizing that things are better than what they seem right now. Open, say yes, expand through extremes, and trust life. That is the last card we are going to get. Say yes. Like, say yes to things. Say yes to, yes, I want to do this thing because it makes me happy. Because I need to have fun in life. I can't keep holding myself back from doing the things that I love. Expand through the extremes, like expand yourself and trust life, trust the process, and know that these things are happening for your highest good. And look, again, this woman in here, she's feeling herself. She's like, yes, I know what I want. I'm like feeling in my skin again, you know? Like some of you have lost yourself a little bit and have regained that clarity or are about to regain that clarity soon within yourself. You're starting to realize that you need to have that self-love for yourself and be open and trusting to the universe, to God, to the angels, to whatever you believe in. And that you need to just accept how things have been and that it's all brought you up to this point that you are now at, where like I'm hearing it's all just a lesson. It's all just a lesson for your soul, for your higher purpose. It's all something that you needed to go through in order to change and to become the person that you were meant to become. So again, thank you for joining me in another message, in another reading. I hope that you guys resonated with this, and if you did, please comment 222 down below, or comment what you've been going through if you feel like you would like to share. And I can't wait to see you guys in another reading, and I hope that everything goes better for you guys, and I'm sending all the love and all the light and positivity to you, and I'll see you in another reading. Bye guys.